2011 draft. Marshall reportedly flying to Miami today. He'll take his physical, which he is expected to pass, and then a record deal is expected to be coming his way. Jeff Darlington covers the Dolphins for the Miami Herald, and Jeff joins us now. Jeff, Bill Parcells kept holding off on going out and getting big-name receivers. We know that he wasn't exactly thrilled to have Terrell Owens in his camp, and now here's a player with a similar skill set, but also some issues off the field. How did this marriage come together?
Well, you know, I can tell you that the Dolphins have tried to kind of keep this quiet since the owners' meetings when Tony Sparano said that they weren't necessarily interested in a guy like T.O. or Brandon Marshall at that time. Now, he did put out the disclaimer that if something tremendous changed, something came along, that they would be willing to listen, and here it is. You know, the Dolphins will never dispute the fact that they have always liked Brandon Marshall's side, his speed, his elite skill set. The biggest problem with Brandon Marshall, on a lot of people's perspective, is his off-the-field trouble. And this squad has always had a lot of conviction that they can change players. Brandon Marshall, apparently a guy that they believe that they can change off the field. They want him to stay exactly the same, though, on the field.
It's expected this will be a record deal. What kind of money?
Huge money. I think Larry Fitzgerald kind of money. I think a deal that will and should make Brandon Marshall very happy. I don't have specific numbers for you yet, but I think that Brandon Marshall will have very little to complain about when it comes to contract disputes. And
the hope is that that will make him a happier and a more productive player. All right, now let's take a look at the AFC East, because now it is really getting jumbled up at the top there. Try to sort things out. Where is the power struggle leaning right now? Miami, New York, New England, who gets the edge?
Well, I mean, you've got the Jets obviously making tons of moves up there with their free agency, and a team that's coming off of an AFC championship. But down here, or a game down here, though, they'll tell you that they beat the Jets twice last year. And the Patriots, obviously, always a perennial contender. So I am pumped to see every one of these AFC East games. I'm sure many others out there as well. But Brandon Marshall adds to the Dolphins' offense what they have lacked for years and years. Chad Henne will be a different quarterback with Brandon Marshall in the game. He proved last year that he has the skill set, and now he also has the target.
Well, they will be dangerous. A field-stretching receiver to go along with that already potent run game. Jeff Darlington with a look at this trade from the Miami perspective. Jeff, thanks.